Hey guys, and welcome to a very special episode of Brawl Stars. These are the Brawl stats. These are character stats information that I was able to get. I didn't get it from any source other than my own eyeballs and measuring. This is range, bullet count, and damage information for all brawlers. Keep in mind, without Legendary Spike and Crow, the information is definitely limited, but through watching other people's footage, we were able to get some measurements, just not all. Again, this is not information that you can get anywhere else. This is information that we had to do ourselves to get, and as we were been able to see online, nobody else so far has this information, so hopefully we can push that along. To how we measure. We take a single square piece of grass, and that is one tile. That's our measuring system. This is not Supercell's measuring system, but we are certain that one day somebody is going to come along and fill in all the blanks that we've missed so far, guys. Definitely, to be certain, we are hoping so. That being said, one square of grass is one tile. To the measurements. Beginning with Shotgun Shelly. She has 800 health. Basic reaches approximately 7.5 tiles far and 3 tiles wide. Per shot, she shoots 5 shells of 4 bullets, totaling 20 bullets. However, bullet damage doesn't stack, only per shell. This means that even if a single bullet of any of those shells makes contact, you will receive the full 80 damage for that individual shell. Potentially, if every single shell hits, that's 400 damage per shot, and if you fire all 3 shots, that's around 1200 damage. Her super requires approximately 800 damage. Guys, after a while of doing this research, we noticed that a lot of brawlers approximately need 800 damage done to an enemy to reach their super, so we are assuming that this is the standard for the brawlers. Her super reaches approximately 7.5 tiles far and 6 tiles wide in a cone shape, just like her basic. She shoots 6 shells of 4 bullets, potentially if all land, that's 480 damage. Colt has 600 base health. His basic attack reaches 9 and 10 tiles, anywhere between 9 and 10 tiles. He fires 6 bullets per shot. If all bullets hit, that's 480 damage per shot. Emptying 3 clips into one target will do 1440. Colt's super requires approximately 800 damage to use. His super reaches off screen, but we can at least measure it to around 13 tiles far. He fires 12 shots in total, totaling 960 damage. Brock has 600 health. Basic attack fires 11.5 tiles far. It does 260 damage per shot, and it explodes in approximately 1.5 tile radius. His super fires 7 tiles far, but that's excluding the blast radius. Including the blast radius, he reaches approximately 10.7 tiles far, and the blast radius itself is approximately 3 tiles in radius, and it fires 6 shots for 1560 damage before you use any upgrades on Jessie. She has 700 base health. She fires approximately 9 tiles far for 140 damage. If any of her shots hit an enemy, the bullet will bounce approximately 7 tiles to the nearest enemy after. Her super, the turret, can be thrown up to 4 tiles away, targets enemies up to 8 tiles away, has 700 health, does 60 damage per shot, and must be destroyed by an enemy. NITA fires approximately 5.5 tiles far. He fires approximately 1.5 tiles wide and does 160 base damage with 800 health. His super can be thrown up to 4 tiles away. Bear has 1000 health, 100 base damage, and has no health decay, just like Jessie's. DYNAMIKE has 600 health. He throws dynamite up to 7 tiles away. They do 160 damage per dynamite, but 2 are thrown at a time for possibly 320 damage per throw. Dynamite explodes in approximately 2 tile blast radius. For those of you who failed math at home, a blast radius, of course, is from one end of the circle all the way to the other end of the circle, and whatever that measurement is in the tiles, you just cut it in half, and that is the radius. His Dynamite super reaches 6.5 tiles in throwing. You can approximate that it explodes in a 9 tile radius. His super does 500 damage, and his blast radius is approximately 2.7 tiles. El Primo has 1300 base health, 80 damage per punch, 3 tiles far, 3 tiles wide. His punches are 4 per shot, which total to 320 damage per shot if every punch makes contact. His super does 210 damage, reaches 9 tiles away, does 11 tile reach including the blast radius, which is approximately 250 tiles. Bull has 1200 health. His base attack is 100 damage per shell. He shoots 5 tiles far, and the farthest spread is 3 tiles wide. He shoots 5 shells per shot, totaling 500 damage potentially per shot. His special runs 11 tiles in any direction, but he actually stops on the 12th tile. Its range is 2 tiles wide. Bull does damage on every tile he runs over, not just when he makes contact, and he is vulnerable when in that running state. Ricochet has 500 health, 80 damage per bullet. His range reaches off screen, so at least 10 tiles far. He shoots 5 bullets per shot, potentially 400 damage per firing. His super reaches at least 12 tiles far, maybe even more. He shoots 12 bullets, potentially 900 damage per super. Barley has 600 health. His base damage is 120 per second. This lasts approximately 2 seconds from when it lands. It has a 5 tile reach, 6 including the blast radius, which has a 2. The blast itself has a 2 tile radius. Barley's super reaches 7 tiles away, 10 including the blast radius, which is approximately 4 tiles wide. He throws 5 bottles that burn anywhere from approximately 4 to 5 seconds long. That is 6 tiles far, 6 tiles wide. Just for this screen, flip your thing upside down. His super is 9 tiles far and 9 tiles wide, and he heals 400 health to himself and to allies. Bo has 900 health. He fires 3 arrows at once. Each arrow does 80 damage, reaching 6 tiles away, spreading left to right over 2 tiles. If you want to shoot those 3 arrows straight, it is recommended that you run to the left with him, strafe left while firing. If you want him to spread those 3 arrows across 3 tiles, strafe to the right instead. So his spread is tighter to the left, wider to the right. His super is 3 traps that drop in a triangular pattern, doing 300 damage each, and you have 4 beeps before that mine goes off. Mortis, one of the characters we do not possess, so information was limited. However, we were able to determine that his dash is approximately 5 tiles wide. We came here for the tile information. That was what we wanted to focus on. Everything else is information that you can find on the Wikia or other people's pages. His super does 200 damage, which are flying bats that approximately, fly anywhere between 6 to 8 tiles, registering damage. They do fly a little bit farther, but not doing damage. Spike has 600 health, 120 base damage per spike. He fires 6 spikes into a star pattern, much like the Dragon Ball 6 star. Super has approximately 3 tile radius and lasts 3.5 to 4 seconds long, doing 100 damage per second. It also slows enemies within it. Crow does 600 health to himself. He has 60 damage per blade for his basic and his super. His basic reaches 9 tiles, anywhere from 9 to 10 tiles with an approximate 2 tile blast radius, shooting outward. And his super can reach anywhere from approximately 8 tiles to 8.5 tiles from the footage that we were able to get. So guys, this is the information for the tiles and damage for each character that we were able to get the information for. Unfortunately, without the legendaries, without Mortis, we were not able to give you 100% accurate information for those 3 characters, but for all the other characters, these are characters that we had ourselves, that we saved up those 12 tokens that you see on the top. Those are gone now. If you noticed, for the Poco picture, we had to purchase Poco to confirm the information for Poco. Unfortunately, for the rest, we weren't able to, but we hope that this was useful information to you guys. If this information is brand new to you and you can definitely see it as accurate, then definitely share it with your friends so that there's somewhere out there that guys who are looking for this information can receive it. And if anybody out there challenges this information, I would love for you to make your own video so that the world can finally have accurate information for the things that we need for this video game. So I thank all of you for watching this. I appreciate your time and energy. I am 20 Fox, and I would like you to hit that like button until your finger breaks.